Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. How's it going, everybody? Hi. Been a while. Hello. How's it going? Sorry for the radio silence. It's been a week. Hi, hi. Congrats, Inu, on getting first. Welcome in, Rekasu and Sean Paul. 18. I think that's a pretty good success. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi. Remember how I said I was going to stream last week? Remember how every time I say I'm going to stream, something happens? Well, something happened. Congrats on the 45 stream streak. Oh my god. You're making it. You're doing it. With my sporadic ass schedule, congrats. So those of you who might not be in the know, I kind of posted on Discord, but it was kind of radio silent everywhere else. I had a issue. I say an issue. My dog got sick last week. It was terrifying. I was like, okay, I have a Tuesday off. I'm a stream, and then my dog was crying and throwing up and just not having a great time. So I had to actually spend the Tuesday going to the vet, and then a lot of tears because my dog's a little bit elderly. Welcome in, Daniel. A lot of tears because I thought, oh my god, is this it? With my dog. Yeah, poor doggo. She was feeling so terrible. They found out, one, she's old. I took her in for x-rays. My heart was dropping because when I took her in, like, she was like howling in the back seat. There was a period of time where she kind of fell in the back seat, and then she like didn't want to stand up, and I thought that's it, she's gone. Sorry. I should say this is we'll move past the dog stuff soon, but yeah. So we got x-rays. She's got arthritis, she's got old lady lungs, and she had pancreatitis. Right, yeah. So they put her on medications, and like we're like, well, they you could either take her home and like do like oral antibiotic and see how she does, or you can hospitalize her. So we ended up taking her to the vet and putting her, like, leaving her there overnight. She did not like it, apparently. They told me she ate after she got like IV fluids and stuff like that. She ate, she took her medicine, but she hated it. Was anxious. So we brought her home, and then when we brought her home, we're like, okay, she's good. The first night she was like whiny, but she was suddenly okay. We're like, okay, she's fine. She's back home. We're going to continue with the medications. It's fine. And then like Thursday night, she was crying so bad all night long. And so we ended up just having like that. I called off work the next day. I'm like, this is it. This is it. You know, she's done. And luckily, like, my vet was super awesome, and she was like, hey, yeah, let's give her some gabapentin and see if, like, that helps with her pain and if she'll feel better. And, like, I like, waited for the medication, and I was, like, so conflicted. I'm like, is this it? This is it? And then she got the gabapentin, and then she was just fine. She bounced back to normal, and so she's probably going to have to be on pain medication. But it was very touch and go, like, the entire weekend. I was like, oh, no. But thankfully, everything's fine now. So, yeah, I was going to stream, long story short, I was going to stream last week, but my doggo was not in a great place. But it's better now, so we're back at it. Streams are still sporadic because I'm still working on art projects. There is an art project that I have to work on that I might not be able to stream. I'm just waiting for the details on it. And then hopefully things settle and we'll get back to more of our normal swing. Yeah, that feeling of relief. I like, because the thing is like, even when it was touch and go, I had always been like, if she tells me she's ready, she's ready. But she was like still like wanting to be close to me. She was still eating and drinking, and like I knew like like that she wasn't ready yet. I spent 1500 on my cat the Monday. Oh, bless Rekasu. I spent kind of close to that amount on my dog. Thankfully, like, my parents were able to kind of help me out with the bills on that. I honestly don't know what I would have done otherwise, because I don't think I could have afforded it. But yeah, pet care is hard. It's a lot of money. I think like it's worth it to me it's worth it because they're my family. Like my dog and my cats are my family, right? And so I would always want to make sure that they're comfortable. And I know there's going to be the reality where you have to make sure that they're comfortable and you're not just prolonging things. But I don't know. I feel like if my dog was ready, she would tell me. Well, not tell me, but you would see the signs. So, I don't regret like taking care of her and helping her out because I want more time with her. And then when she tells me she's ready to go, she's ready to go. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm starting off this stream too sad. I'm so sorry. But everything's good. Doggo's fine. I'm fine. We're ready and willing to play more Final Fantasy tonight. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get home and I'll definitely be in time for 7:30. And then I was like, fuck, I really want to eat dinner. So we're a little late today. But when are we not late? Well, I honestly, like, if you ever see me post a time, just add 30 minutes to it, just be like, yeah, add 30 minutes. Or, just be ready. I'll be on time one of these days. One of these days, I'm going to set a time and I'm going to stick with it. And I'm not going to be late. Someday, maybe when pigs fly. But until that day, we're going to enjoy the time that we can. So, all right. Oh, let me stretch. Gosh, I've been like trying to stretch more because my back is... Everybody stretch. Everybody take a moment and like tilt your head, roll back your shoulders, get out of that shrimp pose. I know you're in it. I know you're... Yeah, thank you, Rikasu. I know you're in that shrimp pose. Get it? It's time. It's time to leave it. It's time to stretch your arms up and out to the side. My arms don't move. Don't pay attention to that. I cannot afford... I don't have the time to make a fancy model that moves their arms, More power to you. Eventually it will. Eventually I'll have hands that actually, like, reach out. But hand toggles are hard. And yeah, well, we'll get started on some Final Fantasy. Are you ready to final this fantasy with me? We're walking towards the end. I'm gonna stop with the lame jokes before they get even worse. All right, you ready? Hold on. We're gonna be. Wait, I need to check something real quick. Let me. I forgot to turn off my drawing tablet on my other screen. Hold on. I'm trying to make this like transition a little bit more transitionable, I guess. Okay. All right. Wait. Ah, sorry. My apologies. I did not mean to sneeze in your guys' ear. Oh. Whoa. Okay. So cool. We're so cool. We're so prepared. Definitely. Okay. All right. Ready? Let's go into the gaming room. Let's go play some Final Fantasy. Okay. We're gonna stop like, stop screwing around. Okay. Ready? Ready? Oh, it's gonna be so smooth. Okay. Here we go. So smooth. Hi, Inu.
Hello.
Let me give you a heart. Let me give you how's it going, Inu?
Tired.
I feel that. I've been like so sleepy this week. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay up playing Tomodachi Life last night, and then I ended up just like nodding off. I'm like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. I need to fix my sleep schedule.
My sleep schedule got ruined by Dead by Daylight.
Are you on that again?
No, it's just it's their 10th Annie.
Yeah.
So it was like Friday.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, we're doing a teaser stream for the 10th Annie.
Yeah, before they had Jason. Oh my gosh, what is this? Hold on. Is this already banned?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's already banned.
Okay. Sorry, I noticed. I was like, oh. Can't X out of that. Okay. Damn. Anyways, thank you so much for the follow, Accelerated Wonderball. All. Yeah, I saw that they they released a lot of information for the 10th Annie, and then they had everybody like staring at videos of a cabin trying to figure out like.
Also, they were like, "You don't want to miss this live stream." That was like the notification they sent out.
Oh.
It was like 9 p.m. when the stream started. And
Uh-huh.
the stream was titled like time code 0000.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, "Oh, so it's probably gonna be like at midnight."
Uh-huh.
When the clock hits 000, they'll announce it.
Yeah.
And midnight hit, and the stream was still going.
Ah!
So it was like, okay, well maybe they meant like PST.
Uh-huh.
So 3 a.m. hit, still nothing.
No.
So there was like, maybe I'll run to 10 a.m. for 10th year anniversary, and that's what it was. It was a 13-hour stream from 9 p.m. EST to 10 a.m. EST.
I think I would just die. I think I'd be like, oh. Tell me who the killer is tomorrow. Rexy Plays, welcome in. Thank you for watering the cacti.
It was a sunk cost fallacy type thing where it was like, well, it's already like the morning. I only have a few hours left before it's over, so I might as well just watch the whole thing.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you every time. Is like, well, I'm already here. Well, you know, what if they're just about to do it? You know.
Like 13-hour stream for Friday the 13th, 10 a.m. for the 10th year anniversary.
Okay.
Here's a 30-second teaser for Jason.
Everybody thought it was Slender Man. So many people were like, it's definitely Slender Man.
So first it started off as Pennywise because
Yeah.
there was like an animated short, and there was like it was so stupid. There was like a vent or like a grate or something, but it was in a city, so people were like, that's just a grate in a city. But somebody there was like a graffiti that looked like it said Stephen King on it.
Ah.
Oh, it's it, and then this live stream started, and it was like, it's not it, it's Jason.
It's Jason. It's Jason because Friday the 13th got canceled, you know. I saw the Kingdom Hearts one. I knew people were coping with that. I'm like, there's no way.
That was just like there was one
because there was a letter. There was a letter that was like
like the darkness.
Yeah, the darkness in people's hearts, and like the number 13, and you they're gonna put someness in it.
There was already because all the promotionals, all the teasers they were putting out, all the videos were like 13 seconds long.
Yeah.
13. But yeah, and then the stream started, and it was like, oh, it is Jason. And then there was a couple things during the live stream. It was like, wait, is this gonna be Slender Man? Because
I think those people were thinking notes and the recording and stuff like that. Like it felt very Slender Man.
During the stream, every once in a while the camera would have like a glitch where it like freak out, and then it was like, that's not very Jason.
I guess it kind of is because of the Friday the 13th game. They used to do video glitches and stuff like that.
But they were also
darkness.
They were also posting eerie photos and videos.
Yeah.
Happening.
If Kingdom Hearts crossover doesn't let people fly and do air combos while going ha-hoo there. Oh, hi, Multi. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 76-month sub. Oh my god. I cannot see. Well, I can't see. Well, because that would be because I can't see. I wouldn't have been able to see Five Nights at Freddy's, but they did that. But then I also could see that they would do. Oh my god. Sorry. 0 XP. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Sorry, you rolled a 1 on your first roll. Also, hi, Barrel. Hi, Hazel.
I feel like Slender Man would be a little hard because it's who actually owns Slender Man.
Yeah. I think when you go into those rights, it gets a little, a little
Yeah, I mean,
twisted.
even with Jason, it's like, we got Jason, but it's not really Jason, and we can't use a map, and we can't use any of the survivors, and none of his skins are based off any of the movies. It's like,
Yeah.
what was even the point then?
I mean, I could have seen that coming because remember what happened with Ghostface, where it's like we have Ghostface, but nothing else about Scream.
Literally, they just have the license to the mask.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god. Man. So I don't think Kingdom Hearts will ever be in there, but I think it was a fun little cope for a bit because you can't tell a Kingdom Hearts fan darkness and hearts without them being like, oh, finger pointing at screen. Good news, Rexy Blaze. They did do Chucky. They are currently doing Chucky. I thought that was the funniest thing when they started doing Chucky, and then they realized, like, because he's so, like, small, that they had to do the ghost form of Chucky in order to carry survivors.
Yeah.
DVD is fun. As much as I would want to play it again, I feel like I'm so far out of the meta that I would die instantly. Welcome in, Cool Cam. I miss it sometimes. It was a lot of fun when I used to play it. I think, like, I also just have a hard time because, like, DVD and, like, even Overwatch and a lot of those games to extent, like, I have favorite characters that I really love their skins and I want to look cute and pretty and stuff like that, but, like, when I miss it, I feel like if I'm not, those, like, battle passes, I have a hard time with battle pass games because I don't have the time and attention span to make my way through a battle pass.
Sure.
So it's just it's a little rough. It's a little rough.
Like the best skins for DVD are the ones you just outright purchase, though.
Yeah.
Like, the Battle Pass skins are always just kind of meh.
Yeah. But I was like a Fang Min main, and she had a lot of really cute skins.
Oh yeah, Fenring has like all the skins.
Yeah, because she's much like Mercy. She was a fan favorite. So it's funny, like, playing DVD and playing Overwatch, and the two characters I really like because they're cute and they have good skins, and then hearing everybody complain like they're giving this character another skin, and I'm like, yeah, let me be big and greedy. I want it.
Has fallen out of that though.
No.
It's all about Sable now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sable gets all the skins, and everybody's like, "Why is Sable getting another skin?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, by the time I was starting to end, Sable was becoming more and more popular, and I was realizing that she was getting, like, all of the cute skins.
Yeah.
Justice for my girl Kate, like the original, like, group that used to have pretty outfits. I don't know. She's gotten forgotten. A lot of, like, the original survivors have gotten forgotten. All right. Let me talk to this lady. I'm gotta get stepping on, walking towards the end. Maybe game. Hello. Oh. You are a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talismans require the use of special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of the key ingredient for it, spirit weed. This herb grows not far from here, and I'd like to go and harvest some. With the recent kidnappings, however, we are Casadora travel alone at our own peril. Will you not come with me as an escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Can I not just get it myself? Why am I escorting? Okay, I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let's head to Kutcher's Footsteps, situated on the road which runs east of Great Work. Reminds me of...
It's a new mechanic. They have to have you do it.
I was just about to say, they get a new fucking mechanic and then all of a sudden it's my problem for the entire expansion. I'm sick of it already. Why am I doing escorts? Alright, it's fine. I'm gonna catch a ride. Reminds me of Rivals have some characters get more skins than others. Yeah, I know. When I did play Rivals for like the month or two, I was eating good as both, oh, I'm blanking on names. Invisible Woman and then the other blonde. Oh, Cloak and Dagger, yeah. But I find I have a... I find I have a hard time with, like, Marbles because I realize I don't like IPs in games, if that makes any sense. Hazel, any last minute words? Do you mind timing out Hazel for me?
Yeah.
So I don't have to click out. Also, welcome back. 0xp. Hazel didn't even need to spend that much. He's not a moderator. All right, any last words, ZXP? And then Enu, he could time them both out. I may simply be imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Look out, Luna! Oh, hell yeah, fighting! Bye, Hazel, bye, CXP. Gods, but that gave me a fright. To think the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're all right, I hope. Good. Let's continue on then. It isn't far now, just through these pillars up at the rise. Action, in-game. Yep. Alright, just up this way. But yeah, like, I don't know. With Marvel Rivals, like, I'm like, I see the appeal, but when I see, like, characters from, like, other IPs in a game, I never feel... I guess, like, with other, like, games, like, you can kind of feel yourself in the characters because they're original to that game. But, like, with IPs, it just, I don't know, feels a little out of place with everyone together. But I'm just weird about it. Also, yeah, that's also a good point, Rexablaze. Spending money on a live service game is just too expensive, and then especially if you're not devoted to doing the battle pass. Like, if you had one live service game and that's all you want to play, but I like to play too many different games, so, like, I just, I can't afford to, like, spend all my time trying to finish a fucking battle pass. IP association comes with strings, yeah. And here you are.
Every game fighting for your attention nowadays.
Honestly,
game you play every single day.
I feel like I'm like the girl with the pancakes. Like, I'm like, oh god, too many battle pass games. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do the gacha games either. That also takes a lot of time. And then, like, I hate, like, again, if you roll for a banner and then you miss it, and then you're like, well, fuck, I guess I'll have to wait a year or two until that comes back around, if it comes back around, if it's not an exclusive, and then you're just like, Squidward at the window watching your friends have fun with that character that you don't have.
You kind of ruin gachas when it comes to banners.
Yeah.
Like, oh, every character's limited a character now, and you have to wait forever to see them again.
Yeah. Like, I was pretty devoted to Madoka, but, like, when Madoka started getting too many, like, exclusive roles, I'm like, I don't have the time to grind out, like, gems all the time to try and get these characters, or spend, like, thousands of dollars and not even get them, you know? The real gachas let you share characters with friends. Wouldn't that be nice? And then, like, if story is locked behind it, too, it's just like, well, guess I'll never know. And here we are, Kajaya's footsteps. Kajaya was a great dancer, and those who followed her, well, you know, they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is the spirit weed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting as once, if you be good as to stand guard. Alright. These kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. Time to watch lore videos on YouTube. Time for me to scour the wiki to see if I can find any information on these. I think, like, also the more complicated the gacha gets, like, with the stuff that they want to add to it, like, okay, it's not just you get the character, but you have to get the character, like, a certain amount of times, or you have to get, like these special crystals to power them up, and then you had to do this meta of, like, these characters together. I think meta takes the fun out of the game for me.
That's fair.
Where I'm like, oh man, I like these characters because they're cute, but they're like dog shit together, and then you're like, ugh, well, Now I have to use a character I don't like just to have it like be balanced enough to get where I need to go. Also fun that you're playing 14. My friend is on A Realm Reborn recently. He chose Dragoon years ago. And years ago, my starting class was Arcanist. Ooh. I like subbed ages ago and then stopped playing. And then now I'm on trying to catch up because Dantro was made for me. I played Monk for the longest time, Pugilist Monk. But since I'm an Endwalker, I decided to go into Pictomancer. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's a fun game. I've been really enjoying the story. Like, I think ever since like post ARR, like when you get to that party scene, like that's when it was like, oh, and it just kept like more and more building on it, and it's been so good. Favorite?
That would be Radzat Han. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
Ah, I see. If I ever do raids, part of me wants to try a support role. I'm so scared of doing support in this game. I feel like I don't have the attention span for it. I like DPS because all I have to do is press my little buttons and just make sure I don't like die. But I think eventually I want to try tank and support. Maybe eventually. I do want to try like raids and harder content, but I really want to catch up first. Hit by Ember? Yeah.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Aww. Do you trust the satrap?
Completely. Without the satrap and his line, Radzat Han would not exist. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra.
I guess if you go down as DPS, the rest party still lives. Yeah. I mean, like, it like reduces the damage output, but like I think they can continue on. Like, if you have the healer in the tank, at least to help you out.
Oh, it depends. When you get into harder content, there are some mechanics where they're basically like body checks, and you need everybody up.
Oh, okay, interesting. So if you don't have enough damage output with everybody up, then it just like falls or
Like,
standing
like
in
a bunch
places.
of if 8 towers spawn and you need to towers,
Okay, yeah.
or one person's dead.
Then yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Kachasura and the Arcasadora.
When the
Huh.
Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the war like Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of
Oh, is that the dancer class?
decided they wanted the island for themselves.
Yes, this is like the founding place of Dancer.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates the solution.
Oh, okay.
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzat Han to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our country.
I love how colorful and vibrant it is, even when it's cloudy. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Go away!
Way to admire one of my splendid towers. And what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I see.
Theater kid.
A similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something.
Oh?
Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail? Allowing them to construct such handy
It's fancy day.
counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal?
Yeah, so leave him alone. Hey! Welcome in, Airy! Welcome in, Raiders! How is Final Fantasy X? Did you finish? Did you beat it? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Captain Freestar, otherwise known as Tisha, Rise streamer and VTuber. I'm playing through Final Fantasy XIV for the first time in the middle of Endwalker. Hello, welcome in. I'm also joined by Inubashiri. Omichi. 95. If you guys need to get a rest, get a snack, or anything like that, feel free to do so and get cozy. We're watching Theater Kid. Oh, almost at Final Boss. So close. You can do it. You're almost there. Come. Gosh, this Theater Kid. Okay, so I guess he's gonna leave him alone. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, keep doing that. I've enough spirit weed to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping the watch. Let us head back to the great work, shall we? Okay. Right. Oh, this place is so pretty. Well, not the tower, but the rest of the place is so pretty.
Like the purple contrast.
Yeah. Like, it gives it such a vibrant shade.
Yeah.
Tower's ugly. The tower monstrosity needs to fall. It does not match the aesthetic at all. Oh, wait. Here. Oh, ran into a wall. Oopsie. Luna, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're a little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Little does Niana know she's about to send you on another errand. Ah! Errands. That's okay. At least it's not escort. And that escort wasn't too bad, because we met her at each of the places. If you'll excuse me, I shall return to work on my talisman. Ah, you're both back. Excellent. I have a message for you, Mistress Nidhana. It's seen that the stores of Giant's Gull are running low. What? But when I last looked, there was still plenty. I suspect this was before Ryanje told everyone about the tempering cure, and Estinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain, but we'll need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend to this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are at large. Yuzuki! Hi, Yuzuki. Luna, though I'm impressed on your test so soon, might I ask you to fetch some Giant's Gull?
The _IO just returned to the greenhouse for 30 months. I love Captain Freestyle.
Hi, everybody go follow Yusuki.io. Moo Money B2 word, good friend. Welcome in, welcome in. In case you're not familiar, giant skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness and ethereal conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The core is where it's found, aptly named Giant Skull Grounds, isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? How is Endwalking? Don't you love Fancy Dan? I hate Fancy Dan. This fucking theater kid. Having a whole ass monologue to himself about like, should I interfere? No, I guess I love being my own worst enemy. I hope he continues to be his own worst enemy. Unhinged. Maybe he'll grow on me, who knows? Estinian grew on me. And so did, God. Why? I'm like blanking so much today. No, Xenos has not grown on me. Xenos has grown more and more hatred in my heart, actually. I'm blanking so hard.
Emmett?
Yeah! Emmett! I knew it was an E, but I was like, I don't know why I'm blanking so hard today. Ah! Emmett grew on me a little bit. Xenos has not grown on me. Why, he's a silly theater kid. He looks at the camera and says it's soliloquy time. I hate him prancing around, being like, hee hee! Time to destroy everything. God, I don't know what is going on with my brain today, why I forgot. Emmett, so, okay. Please seek out a man named Zanua. He will furnish you with the ore. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to an outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of Hamsa, Mistress Nitana? 18 and 18. Good rolls. You're lucky. Multi came in, did one high roller, and got obliterated for like 5 minutes. By all means, do try to be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I'll bring Hamsa to the entrance. Meet me there when you're ready. I gotta check something too, because I don't know if it actually threw. Hold on. Yeah, it is connected. Okay. Alright. Roshan is this way? Oh, just outside. Okay. Oh, there he is. What? Mouse scroll. What? They look like fucked up chickens. Oh my god. They look like chickens with coop in the Here's our Hamsa, Luna. If the creature looks familiar, it's because they're close to your kin, Erosine dodos. I see. Hamsa have long been kept as livestock in Thavnir, and many a hatchery may be found here. Alas, the largest of these was recently raised by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being situated near the tower, and the Radiant Host repurposed its remnant as an outpost. That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone throw away. If you have no objections, let's first make for the outpost. We set forth at your word. Okay. You are ready? Then let us depart. You only need to ride and relax, and my bird will take the lead for yours to follow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Huh. They have a wall.
For a tour.
Yeah, I guess so. It does not look like a very steady ride. 3! Not a success. You gotta get your rolls better. 18! There you go. Oh, spectacular formation stretching out as Kaja. The story the legend holds was wielded by Mansuya against America before casting down in conflict's end. Oh. That's cool. To the left requires no introduction is the tower. As you can see, it straddles the small isle. Ugh, it's ugly. It ruins the landscape, honestly. Oh my god, it's just like Munhun Wilds? True. Almost there, though the main part of the hatchery is atop the cliff. The outpost itself is on the beach. I look like I'm trying not to fall off of it. The twisted tower is foretold of the forded night. Twisted tower. Tilted tower. Oh, he's got kind of chicken hair. Ah, here we are, manned by the Radiant Host. The outpost is first line of defense against the tower. Well, well, who should it be but young Varshan, on an errand for the satrap? I am. His Excellency bade me to come collect your report. He also wished to express a heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women of the Radiant Host for their unflagging dedication. We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed the relative peace and calm these past few days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor often traveled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since you took over? I wonder how the fellow is faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap in foreign lands. Wherever he may be now, I'm certain he is well. Huh. Okay. As for myself, I assure you that all I do for my own volition, and gladly. I pray you do not think ill of His Excellency. Surely not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith as satrap is unwavering. But still I worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if something were to befall you, for you're a little brother to us all. Take care, you hear? Something's gonna happen to this kid. He's too beloved. I will, Naveen. Thank you. Young child taking on responsibilities? He's doomed. And who might be this be? Not Hanish by the look of her. Permit me to introduce Luna Deante of the Erosian contingent, come to assist in making of the talisman. Rosa, you say? Towers have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is the situation like? May I suggest you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something of value, I believe. Excellent idea. Gives an unprecedented nature of the threat. Some of ours are extremely anxious. We would be glad for any tidings you can share. You two, bring Farshan for the latest report and answer any questions he may have. They're in some intricate-ass armor. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Have to talk to all of them. Okay. I've heard about you, the visitor from Rosia. Is there anything that you can tell us about the Telefori? For we know that they're the ones behind the towers, and they declared war on the whole world. But why are they doing this? What is it they want? We don't understand. It's because he's a bitch. What? They want to die and take everyone with them. What madness is this? Well, you can bet that we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like Erosian and the Far Eastern Brothers. Yeah, he really is trying to do a murder-suicide, but with the whole world. You wish to know about our tower? To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. The Tower of Zot, as the folks have taken to calling it, suddenly appeared where it did on the Isle of Narinair. You're safe from its influence at a distance, but go too far in the water and you'll expose yourself to its corrupting ether. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are you dealing with the tower in your homeland? Our struggles are not unique, then our hopes lie with the talisman. We must keep the monsters contained until they are ready. Could I just potentially swim to the tower? Or is there something that would block me from it?
I think there'd be like a wall, like right before it.
Because I'm curious, because they like say like, oh yeah, you can't go there, and then like, I don't know how that works here. Hello, welcome in, Paraloon90. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Captain Freestar, otherwise known as Shisha, variety streamer and VTuber, playing Final Fantasy XIV for the first time. We're in Endwalker. How's it going? How's it going? How was Graveyard Keeper? If you guys need to get a snack, a rest, or anything, feel free to do so, and I hope you have a cozy time. Hello, hello, welcome.
The Aura man you're talking to, would you like to see what he looked like when Endwalker first came out?
Yeah! Wait, let me see the difference. Heyo, welcome in.
I sent you a picture.
Oh god, wait, hold on. What?
It's so bad.
It is so bad. What is this?
That's what he looked like before the graphics update.
Hold on, I'm gonna do like a little. Oh, never mind. Things are gonna be weird because I have Final Fantasy open. Apparently, no screenshot allowed. Okay, yeah. You don't. Can you not? All right. Oh, it's a WebP. No, never mind. It looks so bad though. It looks so bad.
It's like so untextured.
I know.
So, like the angles on his face are so pronounced.
I know.
Like it looks like he has like swollen face.
Okay. I'd have to actually save it. I don't know if I want to save it. Let me save as a WebP and then see if that actually saves. Knowing this, who knows? Can I upload it? Hold on. I need chat. I need you to see this. I need you to. I'm gonna zoom in on his face in a moment, but just so that you can see the stark difference. I should have named it. This is my bad. I'm unprepared. Okay, maybe it's not worth it. He looks so bad. Just trust me. Oh, there it is. But the glow up of the century. Hold on. It occurs to me I haven't properly introduced. We're the Radiant Host military order at Jabrat's command. Do order preserve peace. No patrolling the streets. They're known threats. Hold on. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Yeah. We train hard, only admit capable warriors to ranks. Even so, we're struggled to contend with fiends from the tower. That we succeed in striking them down on 2 occasions. They came in force and we pay a heavy price. What are the towers of Rosia? Do they likewise spawn monsters? So it's much the same everywhere. With every nation struggling, we cannot expect calls for outside aid to be answered. Wait. Hold on, I need to see your face in greater detail. That's such a difference. Like, whoa. Okay, the graphical update actually helped so much. The difference between the two.
He looks like PS2 graphics in the old one.
He really does. Look at. With the HD, what is it like when they did like the NVIDIA like graphics?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically that's what it looks like. Oh man, poor guy. All right, this gets wonky. Game doesn't like it when I click out. Final Fantasy, why do you do this to me? Okay. Wait. There we go. Alright, Speak with Varshan. Okay. Let me zoom out. Because if I stay too zoomed in, when I go back and, like, have to fight, I'm always like, oh, why can't I see things? Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it's aligning for you as it was for them. The neutral nation and the trading hub both, the Radzat ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from abroad. Alas, the stream dried up when the trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone has been grateful for your account. But come, you had to best see to your original errand, as mine will keep me here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east. Upon Hamsa, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again. Oh, okay. What is this guilt trip? This fucking bird. Though Hamsa appears to want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. Should you become separated from your... okay. Where am I supposed to go?
To the crystal, I'm pretty sure.
I guess so. I need to go to the giant stall grounds. Uh-oh. Run, bird, run! Hamsa hatchery. Emma Temple, Province Remorse, Catch of Footsteps. Bucca's Stan?
Well, they want you to go north.
Oh yeah, now I see it. It's very tiny. Okay. Run, bird, run! Oh fuck, I'm in Jurassic Park. What is that? It looks like a camel giraffe thing? Oh god, no, run! Okay, no sooner do you arrive at your destination than the Hamsa dashes off. No loyalty. No loyalty whatsoever.
He's tired.
What the fuck? Everything, like a chocobo wouldn't complain. I just want to put that out there. Aye, this indeed is Giant Cell's ground, and I am Zenuia. Is there something you require? Giant skull for the alchemists, you say? But of course they shall have it. They labor tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we could do to provide them with the materials they need. Here you are, a sack of the purest giant skull. We set some aside for our alchemist friends. When you deliver it, let the good folk of great work know that we're grateful for their efforts. If they need more, they need but ask. Okay, I can just teleport. Just leave. Oh. Here? Yeah, here. Ah, welcome back, Luna. Dare I hope you have the giant skull. Oh, such fine specimens. Thank you so much for bringing these. We now have everything we need to make our next prototype, one that should be capable of passing our most rigorous test. When it is ready, and it will be time for the true test, so please take your ease while you can. Don't tell me to rest, because you know I'm never resting. You know we just go straight into it. Welcome in, Itachi Flip. Oh? We're just doing a little wander. Okay, this is kind of nice.
Taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
Yeah, this is kind of nice because we don't often get like little rest breaks where they actually show us resting versus being like, come back later.
You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
Yeah, it seemed pretty good.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
Estinian, stop complaining.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly
Yeah, Thancred.
idea.
I'm on your side.
And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope. No words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Are you okay, Thancred? Are you okay? Do we need to talk about this?
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear.
Okay, Estinian I always knew was kind of on that.
Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
Yeah, I'm with the white hair boys, and nightmare blood rotation.
That about sums it up.
Dad squad.
The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well,
I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon.
You had to poke him. You had to poke him, didn't you, Thancred? Oh my god, this really is Roma Renenberry. Oh no. I like how Estinian's like, can't argue with that. Oh, fuck! Speaking of nightmare blunt rotation.
What is it? What did you see?
There he is. Lurking.
Are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
At long last.
Uh-oh. He did that to Spooky a little. Feeling silly goofy tonight. He needs to mind his own business. That's what he needs to do. Go back to his blonde boyfriend.
Look, we have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiment.
I say blonde boyfriend. I mean like blonde situationship because there's no way Xenos is interested back, but you know.
We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Oh, that's cool. That's like... Huh. The different gems. Fancy Dan wants in on the Blight and River rotation. He's not invited, okay? He's not invited to join my white hair boy squad. You know, I have 3 white haired boys and he has black haired, so he's not invited. He wants Xenos to call him your name so bad, honestly. Yeah. He's Yume shipping with he's a non-sharing Yume shipper, I think.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words.
Hmm.
But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place. To accompany me to the Tower of Zot.
Oh no. This is gonna go so badly.
If it will prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
He's gonna corrupt it. He's gonna find a way to mess with it. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, because I actually like her. God forbid a man with a full cut try to serve.
Fortunate to have you with us.
Hmm.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
Hi, Aerolus. Welcome in.
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
Hello, hello.
But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you then.
Okay. Surely nothing can go wrong. Ugh. Surely nothing can go wrong. Surely Fandaniel's not gonna have a little fun.
That he was minding his business.
I don't think he was minding his business. He's lurking. He's lurking. Well, then I need to click something.
See, we hate lurkers here.
Yeah. No, wait. No. Lurkers are my best friends. Listen, I think even if we call out a lurker, they won't talk in chat to call out. 7 and 8, you're counting up at this point. No, we don't.
So he was skulking.
He was skulking. He wasn't lurking, he was skulking. That's more nefarious. You know what? So true.
Sounds more insidious.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he was doing. He was skulking around. You could lurk, but you can't skulk. Oh, I think lurk. If you want to lurk, you gotta do exclamation point lurk. There you go. Thank you for the lurk. I would never call you out. This is a rather fine boat than I expected, but I won't complain. All that remains is to board and be in our way. Oh, and if I should become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sakes, do not hesitate and do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. Okay. Girly, please. Please be okay. I like you. Oh no, the music's so ominous.
moment now. It's working.
Aw.
And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
Uh-oh, we're really pushing it. Okay. Girly, don't be so far away from me. Why are you walking so fast?
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
Girly, why are you so far away? You're supposed to be ready. Luna.
Steps. Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be.
Okay, well, now let's go.
Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
I'm waiting for the fucking Fan Daniel not so fast. Yep. Okay. Right on the freaking. True. Wow, a 3 street. Congrats. Thank you so much for the support. Ooh. Those, Oh,
Let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
what a misogynist. No, not our talisman! Oh, you
A
bitch.
little late for heroics, I'm afraid.
You're lucky I wasn't right next to her.
The similarities are striking. My, such hostility. Never before has my artistry so displeased.
I hardly doubt that.
My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight. Though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
What are you talking about? Oh no. Bitch!
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Asien. I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me.
They're doing this to me tomorrow. No, Tisha, you gave him a chance to speak and he loves the sound of his own voice. Fucking hell, he does, doesn't he?
Eventually, I was recruited into the the Ascians and imbued with the former Fandaniel's knowledge and memories. But I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
I mean, that's fair, because you lived a whole life, and, you know, there's someone else's memories. So that's fair that you're your own person. I don't know if I like the person you are. I'm going to be honest.
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace.
Okay.
Although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded.
No, go right ahead. Tell me your life story.
I have it on good authority. You've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
Yes. Not that you're actually asking me.
Heard of the old.
You're not really asking. You just want to talk. Oh God, my migraines.
At your service.
Amon. Really? Amon? Oh.
Remember Amma?
Yes, I remember Amon. Oh. He was the fucking clown, wasn't he? Am I mistaken?
The guy with the funny hat.
Yeah, I remember the guy with the funny. Oh.
And ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing.
Oh, so he was even a shitty person before. That is great.
Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation, slaves to the slightest hint when amusement was afoot.
Whoa.
Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged.
Uh-huh.
I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest.
So, even shittier.
Full ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet,
I remember that
he who
bastard.
delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
I can only imagine getting to Endwalker
Heed me, Armand.
and never have done Crystal Tower. I think you'd be so confused.
No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
I mean, fair. True.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war. And so I have come to claim you.
Oh, Emmett.
For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work.
Emmett, I don't think this is a good choice.
And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation.
I think this is a wrong choice, Emmett.
Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
This just makes me want to go to Crystal Tower and beat up Eamon. Like,
It's not him though.
it's close enough.
So easily distracted. Why? I almost left without saying farewell.
I'm sorry, your fucking voice triggered a migraine.
As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again. Not in these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Don't even bring him up. Also, welcome in, Awesomer. Captain giving a look at this guy stare. Oh, Van Daniel. Ah, you're returned, but where is Mistress Nidana? My Yasuya preserve, just when we had succeeded in making the talisman. I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. Did he toss it, like, the talisman where we couldn't pick it up? Like...
Yeah, kind of. You know, he threw it into the abyss of the tower or whatever.
Damn. I wanted to pick it up, dust off. It was still good. Okay, well... Bad news, guys. Good news and bad news. Good news. Your talisman super works, and I approve. Bad news. She still got kidnapped and put in the tower. She's playing Fortnite now, I'm sorry. She's stuck in the towers. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? So is Van Daniel after all. Damn that bastard. I'm sure you want to do more, but you're right to return here first. We must tread warily, lest we endanger Nidana and the other captives. First, we must inform everyone the situation, Nidana's colleagues included. I called them together for a gathering, but I think it'd be best if you're the one to explain. She got turned into damsel in distress. Crap, yeah, unfortunately. She got made into wall art. Oh, Nidana. Can you answer me this? Though Nidana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? Then we must make warding scales, as many as we can. The prototype works perfectly. This Nidana proved at peril to herself. So let's make more scales, that she and all those who were taken might be saved. She kind of did. Aye, as alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me to give you this link pearl, that he might personally discuss the production of the warding skills with you. And for our Rosian visitors, I bear an invitation. In a report, Mistress Nidhana noted your vital contributions to the talisman creation. This fact came at the satrap's attention. In recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you. In addition to thanking you in person, he would like us to discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if agreeable, will you not accompany me to Razadhan for an audience with this excellency? I'd be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be benefit to all. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates of the Giant Salt grounds, and I will show you in the city. Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh! I pressed the wrong thing. I'm gonna be real quick. Let me sit down on the ground. I will see you guys in just a moment. I think I'm gonna run an ad. I'm gonna run an ad, and then I'll be right back. One moment, okay? Who got timed out? Oh, fuck. You got timed out. Oh, I see. Hi. I'm back. Hi, Multi. Hi. Fuck. Well, okay. Well, hold on. Let me, correct some things real quick. Okay. Okay. And then let me refresh this. Okay. And then there we go. Okay. All right. All should be right in the world. Okay. It's fixed. The mods are back in action. Okay. Hi everybody. Sorry. I wanted to grab some more water and took a little bit longer than I thought it would. You guys ready? Ready for more action? I'm ready for more action. Let's speak with Vasharn. Okay.
I was off by 1, and then your bot decided to give it to me.
What do you mean?
I rolled a 19, and then I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, you put yourself in danger. What do you mean, bitch? What do you mean, bitch? I'm sorry, you also were off by 1. Let's see if we get a 1 this time. 19 and 1, the duality of man, isn't it? Okay, where do I need to go? Oh, all the way up there. Okay. Listen, Multi, just be glad that I actually gave you your hammer this time instead of just giving you... I gave you the hammer! You have the hammer! Are you fucking blind? Don't blame me! You, Inu, and Yuzuki all have a hammer. I'll take it away. Crashing out for what? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Aren't you supposed to be working? Oh, you're tired and bored at work. Well, you know, first day at the job. You gotta get used to it. I hope it's going well. Okay. Rashan? Rashan? All present, then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert, and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you've been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times. Ooh. Interesting.
A vast rock squats upon Thavnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rads-at-Han.
Rads-at-Han.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye.
Ooh.
The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
So dramatic.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants.
It's a dancer.
Melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
I was about to say, why is everything grayscale like a memory?
Such scenes to savor now. To what
Oh,
present does that divine eye bear witness?
I see. That's how it was, and now it's empty. Oh, I like their pants.
Here we are. Megadota.
Okay.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I mean, the city's gonna be empty anyways. Wait until it's
I'm
lively.
afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
You know, if we didn't slow walk everywhere, maybe Elephant Lady wouldn't have been kidnapped. We've got to learn to pick it up the pace.
Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me
Okay.
to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan.
Oh, look at his little mustache and beard combo.
Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Okay. But Nidhana, she was taken.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
Okay.
I think not.
Oh! Okay, you got opinion, Estinian.
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
What?
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it.
Are we fucking Wizarding of Oz right now?
Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
Oh, he's just the face. Is it a dragon? Is it Estinian's dragon senses?
Travel as assistants to the students of Valdez. But you are known to me.
You know, that's fair, because that guy was always getting, like... Oh. Estinian was like, how are you getting dragon scales and blood? And I guess this makes a lot of sense.
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted have this isle served as mine abode.
I guess Estinian's dragon senses were tingling.
It's that Dintog in him.
Is that At first I thought he was just like, there's an Aura sitting on the throne. No way. But no, he sensed the dragon.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's Sornman's spawn, I was last.
Oh, he's a younger brother.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Rads at Han had an alliance with the dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
It's not the satrap's own hall. It's satrap. He's satrap.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation's history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive with the Aura, adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured.
Okay.
Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Rads at Han.
Interesting.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
Figurehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
I see.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who join me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
That's interesting.
Your eye, it was taken.
Oh.
Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh.
Oh.
The body before thee is but a simulacrum.
Oh.
Constructed by the finest artisans of Razatan.
I don't... Huh. Okay.
Serve as an inconspicuous vessel.
We went from beloved child to creepy child. Okay. It's just an eye.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I see.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses.
And so I guess when the vessel gets kind of too old, they're like, oh yeah, he goes to a different country now. That's why you don't see him around. Because he's in a different country, not because you put the eye in someone else.
It seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood.
If I was Estinian, can I be like, can this child stop talking to me? Can we talk dragon to dragon?
Yet did neither one of us bear his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
Huh.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a
I mean, Vershawn is still Vitra. It's basically like Vitra's like avatar.
Yeah, yeah. I got what they were saying. Just makes it kind of creepy, like, when he starts talking like that. I think I just would rather talk to the dragon. Can I not talk to your child vessel, please? Can I just talk to you? His special interest got mentioned, right? He smelled he smelled a dragon. He's doing so much better though. I'm glad that he is more chill. Or Sean is his VTuber. I don't want to talk to his VTuber anymore.
Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
True.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told.
Yeah, we've been doing good.
Strength I would call. The scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear.
Okay.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go, steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems
Okay.
a trip back to Charlian is in.
Oh boy. I love Quick Trip. Oh.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Rads at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
Yeah.
I am in thy debt.
Estinian just had to have his cool guy walk out, you know? Be like, walk out like he's not gonna join, and then he like looks back the last minute and he's like, well, what are you waiting for? That meeting took us in an unexpected turn, but we now have a clear objective ahead of us. Let us rejoin our comrades in Charlene and may muster a suitable crew for the foray into the Tower of Zot. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attune to the Aetheryte here before departing, unless, of course, you enjoy the violent nausea. Oh, wait, is there an Aetheryte? Oh, no. That one is, like, way, way later, I think. I've already done the one at the start. Okay. He needs to aura farm? True. He's not an aura, but he can farm aura. Did you know Estinian is to Astruc what Arthur is to me? Yeah, I think he's like talked about it multiple times before. Gotten multiple Estinian things before. And then also like every time he's in chat when I'm seeing Estinian be like, oh my god, is that Estinian? And then also made his Warrior of Light a Dragoon and a Lancer because he likes Estinian. And then also tends to really like anybody that's like Dragoon adjacent because it's Estinian. I'm getting the hint, you know. Alright, let me go in the main hall. Cryo! Oh wait, no, wait, no. Because as I mentioned before, the condition and when how they were into. Oh gosh, scaring the Shellians are very commission. The final day, suffice to say, the progress has been slow. I started a new mission. I didn't want to. There's only so many dusty pages one can skim today, but now the band of willing reinforcements is sure ruse. Let's reconvene outside the new one, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. No, wait. No, actually, I don't want that quest. Can I abandon it?
You're fine, because as soon as you talk to Thancred, that's the end of that half.
Oh, really? Really?
Like I said, it's like in Shadowbringers where you could choose to go see Alisaie first. You done the boys' side.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get to go to the tower and then we were done with the boys' side. I see.
And then we'll get to the dungeon.
I see. Damn, I was so excited. I was like, oh, it's gonna be dungeon time! It's not dungeon time. Spoiler alert, it's not dungeon time. You know, I have to go, yeah. Thank you, Asterix, for the 20 months. Appreciate it.
Asterix the Swift just returned to the greenhouse for 20 months. You now have to continue the quest. You can't stop.
I know, I got locked into it. I gotta finish this one first. Just as I was getting used to the balmy Thamnir, we're back in chilly Sterlian. Take care not to catch your death. We need you for battles to come. Now your investigation here remains, but when that's over, we can take stock of our developments and discoveries. Damn, Boys' Night is over! Boys' Night is over now. No,
It's time to go read books.
I don't want to read books. I want to do a dungeon. Fuck. All right. Let's go talk to stuffy council members and read books or whatever we're supposed to do with this quest. You miss Estinian and aura farming. All right. Well, let me squat, I guess. Good chance to stretch on my back. It's been bothering me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me fix my blankets. Okay. Is Estinian leaning? Is he a leaner? Alright, let's see. 7. Be careful, the bot's angry today. We got a lot of nat 1s lately. 2! Ooh! Ooh! So close. No, actually, no. We're done. We're gonna randomly. Alright, where do we need to go? Oh, we can just walk there. Okay. Starry, welcome in! He's gonna hurt like the boxes with the lens clipping into like that avoided death. You were very close. It's Endwalkies. Yeah, it is Endwalkies. It's Endwalkies time. Speaking of Estinian, Starry's here. Are you also an Estinian lover, Starry?
You can grab this last crystal while you're over here.
Oh, that's true! Wait, up here, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's my stupid man. Yeah, I wish I wasn't. I'm finding out there's a lot of Estinian lovers. I mean, can't relate, but good for you. His lance can clip somewhere else. What the fuck are you on about? Oh, I think I have. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think I have them all.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I think I went out of my way to get this one. Yeah. Where I was like, I'll just grab it. There's a lot of Estinian enjoyers in chat, which, I mean, good for you, but I like my men locked in an office, apparently. It's not good for us because he shows up for 3 seconds every X-Pack and disappears forever. I don't want to hear that story. My man is locked in an office. Can I bring that up again? Can I bring up the fact that my man is in an office right now? I like my men incorporeal. Yeah, and Yusuke's man is like dead in the ether and also probably moved on. Like...
Nice, become one with you.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we live forever in each other's hearts, even though we can't hold hands.
Arthur's like the closest character to the Warrior of Light when you think about him.
Yeah, honestly, true.
He's also the weirdest relationship because he is just you.
It's a little bit of self-cess, isn't it? No, he's with me forever, but it's not the same. I get you. If you visited the city more, you see him more often. He gets out. I don't know if I believe that. Like, I feel like I see him in big meetings, and every now and then when we need something. At least Estinian's traveling with us and is in the trailers. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Nomans, Charlene's greatest collection of books and tomes. The building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Noman extend deep beneath the surface like roots of a tree. The vast halls of the great Gooba Library pale in comparisons to Noman's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Okay, but does the Newman Library also have Yuri? Because I saw a screenshot that the Great Gooba Library has a Yuri book in it. So, you know. I see him.
The library also had the what was it, the dragon and the gay boy or something?
Yeah, the dragon and the gay boy! The lovers! Then he disappeared, or whatever. I remember that. So, I don't know if this library can really compare, you know? This Great Gooba Library has great hits. He does get out in his guest. That's not the same. Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I dispatched Yustala and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alice and Elfnod will help me continue my search through the stacks upon the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you're only permitted to browse the first floors here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlene history or foreign policy. Your task is to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. That's the Yuri section. Archons only? Damn. Alright, kid setting, welcome in. 14 and 16, those could be successes. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they found the promising tomes. Happy reading. Inu, I just want to go and punch things. I want to go back to the dungeon. What am I gonna read? I can't believe the Archons are reading Yuri and don't invite us. I know, I can't believe we have to read history. Long ago, on an island in the northern sea, there lived a Rogadan man by the name of Noyam Krmpf. Noyam Krmpf was a student in astrology, and he divined a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Erosia. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for the Imperial realm. The flood arrived as foretold. To the horrors of the strangely turning waters strode the people towards the ocean. It was there, however, that the nymph crew hauled them aboard his ark. Oh, it's Noah. It's Noah's ark. But the danger...
The story about the flood?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the boat that was, like, up there, right? The boat? Yeah!
His boat.
Oh! This is the guy! But the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatened to smash the vessel to pieces. Only moments to spare, and wove a mighty spell of debilitation and shifted the entire ship to the safety atop the Albathia's spine. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before the disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to the violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Nunkrumf gathered him and his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to the Redden Peaks. They journeyed to the coast where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. The settlement prospered and grew, and in time became the city of Charlene, and we lived this to this day. He didn't even name the city after himself. Damn. Alright, Roads of Old, the colony. Many years ago, the banks of the Thaliac and the Draven hinterlands, a Charlian colony once thrived. The settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year of 1311 in the 6th astral era. Yeah, I remember those jerks. Scholars dispatched to Erosia found the facilities wanting, and they demanded and encouraged gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community in academics, the area was further indulated by Erosian students hoping to share the renowned wisdom of Charlians. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what would become the flourishing town known as the official Charlian colony. The Erosian residents took calling its colony itself Charlian, which led to no small amount of confusion when the discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Charlians inhabitants pressed for a name would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Exodus, however, the goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves the corner of the abandoned colony and gave it another name, Idleshire. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Idleshire. The following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent feature of Idleshire. This book does not appear to contain any additional information on the forum or to cover the history of the Charlian motherland in great detail. Okay, waste my time. Doesn't even count towards the quest. Hello. Hello, robot. Why is that one glowing? Oh, because it's like a window down. I see. Fancy. Okay, let's do Time Worn Tome. I love Charlian and I want to live there. It's pretty nice with all the books. I just don't like how snooty the people are. And also, the food sucks. Except for the one place where it does. During the chaos of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, Archon, founder of the Charlian, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought but to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on the island of the Northern Rim, he instructed his people thus: "Renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason." The Charlians took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built their homeland unlike any other, a nation born from the strength of minds rather than the strength of arms. So, a nation of nerds. With the knowledge of economics came shrewd training. With the knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth and coin, and more and their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole thrived. And so, there was no matter of trials and tribulations of the age. The citizens of Charlian would live by their founder's teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war with the knowledge to deliver the world. Okay, that's nice and all. It's a nice ideal, but when others are suffering and you turn a blind eye, I don't know how well that holds up. In the years which followed the founding of Charlian, the civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the Ecclesia, a public forum which every citizen was eligible to seek. As the city population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. A large number of the participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in the attempt to curtail the protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the 6th astral era, it was ultimately decreed that Charlian would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from among their peers by means of a nationwide vote, and thus was the form known as we know it, conceived and created. You gain the fundamental understanding of the Charlian history and the foundation of the forum. Head outside and rendezvous. Okay, but can I read the other ones? No, I am locked out! Oh wait, no, I can. Never mind. I wanna see what the blue cover book says. An introduction to Heavens? Heaven's Word? Have you ever gazed at the skies and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I shall not speak of shifting cloud patterns, but of the vastness of the beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry as night. I think the dome above us to be a finite space, yet among the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of the boundless sea of stars has firmly taken root. Alas, the heavenly sea remains unreachable, a noble destination. There are few who can explain it in satisfactory detail, why our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It is the technologists of Alag who came close to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamud and sought to expand beyond our earthbound existence. Having read their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you their internal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past, that their positions continue to shift almost imperceptibly, but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? That was fun. I like that one. And then, have I ever read this one? Forever 20 Summers. My beloved Secrets of Knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health, neglected feet, or rest your bodies? You should. That's not good! You can't lock in like that! I have, but you can't lock in like that! I, too, once engaged in such foolish practices. Once night, engrossed in philosophical study, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to reckless abandon, we have so very few years of our lives to achieve our goals. Thus do I share you with this mantra. I am forever 20. Just say that you're forever 20. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19 or 23 or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthful living, you will extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from the biological, etheriological, and arcane point of view. That was actually really nice. You know, I am forever 20 summers old, you know? That's just what I'm gonna say. It's not denial. I can be 20 summers old. It's fine, whatever. You don't know. Oh. My back hurts. Okay. Anyways, let me go talk to the scions. Wait. Where am I supposed to talk to them? There's like a stone bench or something? Oh, here it is. Sorry, someone was standing on it, so I got confused. Sorry, were you waiting long? I wanted to make sure I borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphanot and Kryle should also be along shortly. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no tiles in the Archon stacks mentioned the final day specifically, so we had no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan to skim through as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. It would be nice to invite everyone to the estate, plenty of comfortable places to read, and ready supply of hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family's servants and ask how things are. Seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alphanot and I were to return to Charlene, we'd not be allowed to cross the threshold. Wow, he is, serious. A harsh measure indeed. I hope our efforts to understand his position and that of the forum will lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day. I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation was also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlene, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsabard, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in the Corvos, the coastal region opposite of the island of Thavenair. The Alligans founded a city in fertile land, and by ship brought in subjugated tribes of Mikore to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquake of the fourth umbral calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the fifth calamity froze the seed solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Erosia. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, and they might prevent this remnants of Alligan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvus under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case in most imperial provinces, but Garlean renamed the legion Locus Amenius. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in elegant civilization, so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allegheny no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties with the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with the Allegheny, I was given over the custody of a friend and the students of Baldazian, who had me registered as a Shallian citizen. Welcome in, a suffering. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even then, Grant was taken in by Archon Louisoix, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescue orphans are more common among the Shallians than you might think. Yet, regardless of our origins, we are still provided with equal opportunity to learn, and sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which the citizens can be proud. Hear, hear! Another good reason to get the bottom of Forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway in the books, Luna. More company should be arriving any moment now. Okay. Okay, wait at the location again. Very well. Waiting. Always waiting. We've returned with our selections, though I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Master Scarlazari flicked through every history book and devoted disaster. More than a few have barely made mention of them. As such, we were looking into research paper on the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days came from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions in relation to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Emmer firsthand, and I fear I may be overlooking critical details. My thanks. Now, where to begin? First things first, what kind of phenomenon did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? Ooh. Wasn't it a complete destabilization of creation magics? Yes, an unfounded catastrophe wreaked havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion, meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the street. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until present day, we might have something substantial. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Ystala surmises the closest known magic of summoning rituals promulgated by the Ascians. 13! That's a pretty good success. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? What's multiple choice? Okay, You know what? I heard all these, but you know what? Alphinaud, you can answer this one. Me? Well, as you wish. Take the pressure off of myself. Listen, I'll answer the last one. The Ameritans were debating the cause of the anomaly which had been observed in the lands across the sea. For this fact alone, we can deduce that the final days occurred not all at once the world over, but rather at a point of origin from whence it began to spread. The others also spoke of a keening sound rising from the land itself just before the region was visited by a catastrophe. We never did hear the sound ourselves, of course, and thrust as we were into the midst of the madness. So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered a harbinger of doom, it might have been quite distinctive, and probably loud. I ought to speak with one of Noman's mammoths, and ask after any books which make mention of such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? Well, I don't know about the Delaman. I know, like, they were trying to summon Zodiark.
It's definitely not Dalamud.
Yeah, that's Allegan. After... Yeah, that's way after. Like, when it's already been sundered. Because it was Zodiark, and then, like, to combat that, then, like, other people summoned Hydaelyn. Yes, with Elizabeth serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in a sacrifice to bring him into being. We did not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that his godlike will were the law of nature set right. Then, once again, the balance was redressed, and the ancients offered up further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and these fledgling souls were intended to render unto Zodiark. A trade would have been allowed to them to rescue the shades of the little ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Bennett and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Hydaelyn. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telephoroi truly meant when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen them kind of doing those with the tower of theirs, forcing people to summon primals as a kind of catalyst. Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by the unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction which they plan to unleash? But this is all pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Stella, but it is time we be studying these research papers. Let me guess. Wait again! Sorry, I'm just looking up something real quick. Okay. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Hoshi! Hi, Starry. Oh, no, stop. I have it on the wrong thing. Stop moving. Okay. I keep accidentally pressing my middle mouse button. Hi. We don't. You have a gift. Oh? Oh my god! Oh. Wait. It's so cute! A shark! Where is he? Where is he? Aww! Aww! Look, he's a shark! Thanks, Starry. He's so cute. Ah, look at him. He's very cute. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's wait again. See what Istala has to say. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced 1 or 2 possible useful books, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Ryanje learned of the source's reflection from the German oracles. For the potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Grubel library. 'Tis even less likely that the knowledge of the underworld, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on the shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be the Archons or counselors, should perforce by largely ignorant of the subject. Yet, when you confronted Master Fortunault with the knowledge of the Telefroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know the final days were truly upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty, whether they contain the mention of final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Oh. Well. Oh well. Time to read through books. You labor what feels like you're in age as you still as research assistant. Oh my god. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Yeah, I found 3. And then the day is well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a method of reference us will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Okay. Do I actually rest? Probably not. Oh, Alicene! I continue to be the same person. Yeah, we can do a steady break. Ready for a tea break, Luna? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulder are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand out at the harbor, don't you? Come meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It is quite good. Thank you, Alice. You truly know me. Okay. Oh my god, we're matching with their sharks. Ugh. I don't know if it's worth the teleport, but we're gonna teleport. Just to avoid any extra navigating. Busy as ever, I see. How the Charlians have... how very Charlian that no other gourmet coffee has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place our order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? No, I don't want to talk to people! I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telefroi. I might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Okay. What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. What are you gonna do? Fight me over it? You misunderstand, sir. We are merely wondering if you knew of any of the Telefroi, the enemies of the peace that promised to end all that we hold dear and... Wait! You're the House of Levier girl, aren't you? Now, this woman with you is obviously a foreigner! Humph! I heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge in their barbaric whims, and here you are, giving truth to the rumor. I thank you to leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you. Okay. Well, I must apologize. 'Twas foolish of me to expense 1 ounce of civility for one so in line. Come, Luna. Hey, Snom, welcome in.
Well, now he's definitely not gonna talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him either. I didn't even want to talk to him in the first place. Waste my time. Stupid. What are you gonna do? Fight back? You can't. You're a scholar. Yes, and I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption. We were hoping that you might share your thoughts about the Telefroy and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Livier. My apologies, but I work in the offices of Forum. If word reached that Master Fulgenot that I was helping you... I see. We're sorry to have bothered you. See, at least he was nice about it, instead of being like, oh, you're barbaric. I should have asked them without Alice, though. Welcome, madame. What can I offer you today? Uh-oh. Why, is that Mistress Alice? Is he there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent this cafe on occasion, and in between lessons in the studium. That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Albinod had set sail to Erosia, and then you never came back. Man, people are so mean here. Let me start... Let me fight the Charlians in combat. You know what? Yeah, they're mean. They want to fight with their words. Well, I want to fight with my fist. How about that? Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Is everything all right at home? It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with their situation quite so quickly. Everyone has their opinions, it seems. Well, it is House Livier. No matter how discreet the Master Fulgenot had been, news of your family's doings never stay secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlene answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about the apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. What's that you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, and what have we learned? Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak to me. I wish there was more I could do to help. Maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlene, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might have the answer you're looking for. I don't know if I'm the right person with the amount of anger that I have in me, in my heart. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? It's okay. I got it. I can bury it down. That's the spirit. Pay attention now and explain where each of these dishes need... No! Remembering now! The tea is set for the chatty group. Okay, tea for chatty group sitting by the water's edge. Omelette for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's on the outside table with a friend of hers. So Gisla needs an omelette. And behind them, you'll see a Makot gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got that all? Not sure. Just ask and I'll explain again. Okay. Highlander omelette, lobster for the Makot. The other one gets the tea set. Wait, do I have to... Oh, okay. The Gazette featured a piece about a so-called champion at Rosia. They say this barbaric hero has prevailed in multiple battles, like some avatar of perfected violence. It's almost uncanny how closely you match the given description. What an odd coincidence. Well, what an odd coincidence. Barbaric, you say. Hero, I say. Oh, wait, am I supposed to... I have to go to the first one, okay. This one is the... Wait. Hold on. Chat. Just, wait, the Makot in the back. Wait, where is the Makot in the back? Wait, hold on. I know Joslas has the omelet. Wait, hold on. I need to ask again. Because I think that should be the tea set, but then I saw the Makot, so I'm like... omelet is the... Wait, no. Say the first one. T-set goes to the group by the water. Okay. So it's gotta be the T-set because they're grouped by the water. That's what I thought, but I was really worried. Oh, my T-set. Lovely, thank you. The Telefahu? I'm sorry, I've never heard them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about the ritual arcane practices of the successful era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. Okay. Well, Jilsa, here is your omelet. Ah, finally, 2468. Let's dig in. No time to waste. What? The Telfaroy? Ah, yes. I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. Coward. Anyways, let me go give a lobster. Hervé banter with a smile. No, you need the lobster. At last, the oven baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how I scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. Final days. This is the first I've heard it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. Oh, you don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of sort. Travel the world procuring items that we haven't got here in Shirley, and priceless books, the usual live specimens, so forth. And it's so named for the folk who trail after reapers in the field, picking up every grain that was which missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous and demanding profession. If the Teleporoi made good on their audacious threats, then might be uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Alright, roll to buff stars. 3? Well, good thing Starry doesn't want to actually fight in combat. Watch the harbor and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. I've never been this hectic before, not like this. Okay. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Disadvantage? Hey! 18! Okay, advantage worked. Now you're all buffed up. Interesting. They seem unaware of final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon has nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Foreign does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here's a cup of coffee I promised. Okay. Let's enjoy our drinks elsewhere, shall we? Maybe behind the Perry stall, away from the gossip and the wagging tongues. Okay. Yay! Just that good. I see. It's not a nat 20, but it is pretty good. Get a pretty good success from that. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Aw, I get to have tea with Alice. That's so cute. She's so cute. I love her.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Oh, for some reason I'm not drinking my coffee. Unless I drink it all already.
It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian?
Yeah.
Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy.
Ooh, I don't
at arm's length.
know if that was a performance, I'm gonna be honest.
Father argued with grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
I think maybe because what happened to the grandfather would also be like, I don't want to engage with that.
Demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war. I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alphino, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently.
Yeah.
It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
I don't think a civil response was saving that. Uh-oh. That's suspicious.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos. A vast complex beneath the island.
Oh?
Charlene is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples.
Huh. How much there's so much underground.
Comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait, didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well,
Yeah.
they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer.
Oh. Infiltration mission.
Of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity. Then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Okay. What if they're about to make like their own arc? Like a semi-arc being like, hey, this is kind of fucked that if the final days are coming, so let's make a arc to outer space or a different star or something like that, so that way we can just like you know, like how rich people say that they're just gonna get on a rocket ship to Mars when the Earth finally dies. Like, maybe they're trying to do that.
They're just gonna run away from all the problems.
Honestly, that would be very Charlene of them. They started by running away from their problems in a giant arc in the flood, and you know what? They'll end in running away from their problems in a rocket ship or something. I see it. I see the pattern. We should tell the others what we learned about the Gleaners. Go ahead back to Nomian, and I will join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. Suspicious. Okay, gotta go all the way up here. I do like the music in this area, so I can see why Yuzuki AFK is here. Welcome back, Luna. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. Listen, they got a bunch of boats, and they're putting a bunch of stuff in an underground facility. I say we hide in a crate, put it on one of those boats, and then let them lead us, you know, to where they're shipping everything.
Your dad's a doomsday prepper.
Your dad's a doomsday prepper. Have you ever considered that? He's packing up all the beans and canned water. I'm telling you.
See how many MREs he has.
He's gonna have macaroni and cheese for days. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from the institutions and bureaucrats, as you say, but they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and cargo, it certainly makes the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what that theory can build from facts. As you still observed earlier, Noman's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with Luna and Alice learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that the Australians know nothing of this particular period of his ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues were only too familiar with the final days, but were also somehow certain that the description as perpetuated by the Telefroy is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied with the duty of such a pressing importance that they saw unfit to unanimously deny Eurasia's request for aid. I'm telling you, they're going to run away. What if we take Charlian and move it somewhere else? They're all going to push it and just move it somewhere else. Now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it is a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service of the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. If we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Anything will be better than burying my head in another dusty book. I understand that not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace, then. As for myself, there are few more subjects I like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to each that is returned to their proper place. Grawha is such a good boy. Also, I'm surprised that he's not like, I really want to read, but I also want to be around the Warrior of Light. He's going to miss out on an adventure, and then he's going to pout because he missed out on an adventure. That'd be great help. Thank you, Raha. Let's head down the stairs over there. I'll show you where the entrance is. Alright. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you might find a path disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Oh, fuck. No, it's the mechanic again!
It's the reverse this time. She's escorting you. Very slowly.
Can you run? You've run before. I know you've run before. I think your cutscene walk is faster than this, and we're slow as shit in the cutscenes. Now we run? Okay. Okay? Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. You're not running fast enough. Alice. 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 Girl. When he said run, I thought I was gonna like have to keep up, but I haven't even pressed the sprint button. Just up here. Okay. Okay. That's Rustra. Not far now. It would be less far if you didn't stop. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. Yeah, I have all the shards attuned to it. Why is there a chocobo border down here? We're all here now, yes. I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Huh.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms.
That's hoarder mentality.
And then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Okay, don't make it creepy. It's just an underground vault. Every mascot horror game has one now.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the article.
Hi, Ash. Welcome in.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
It's kind of creepy.
The island is volcanic, you see.
You just told Emmett not to make it creepy.
True. Well, he made it like a twisting labyrinth. I just like, it's the falsity that creeps me out.
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Don't you have a state-sized doomsday bunker under your house? I guess like it just reminds me of like when I was younger I used to read a lot of like books, and then I remember like one which was like about, I think it was actually just called The Vault, and it was about like a girl whose like father had said like that the world was an apocalypse outside, and so they had a vault and they had like to survive. It's basically like doomsday prepper, right? Like they clone animals, and like eventually like they're running out of like food and stuff, and they're like, okay, we'll try and risk like going out, and then they go out and the world is like perfectly fine. Their father was just crazy, and I'm just like, I don't know, I get flashbacks to stuff like that. It's just this weird like doomsday prepper level of shit, you know?
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Is it the bunny guy? I don't know the bunny guy, but I know he's somebody's Blorbo, because at one point in time I had to draw him for someone. Oh, Cryle? What's wrong?
Did you call to me just now?
Oh?
No. bit dizzy from the descent.
Krell, no. We have a lot of weird shit that happens to us with migraines. I would trust your feelings, girlie, and not blame them on something else. Something's going on.
Fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Can we explore that a little more, Krell? Krell, get back here. Krell! Okay. Alright, never mind. We'll just put it past it. It's fine. Oh my god! That mount is so cute. Aaronville, that's his name. I know nothing of this man. I know he shows up more than once. That's about it. You're here to help or give more headaches, because if you don't have the look of a gleaner, I'm no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Aaronville has taught you about exhausted gleamers. You know what? Sorry, just for you. Let me zoom in on this man. Those devils are quick as sin and twice as hard to catch. I suppose I had to start searching. Bun boy to bun boy communication. Wow, he's so perfect and handsome, I see. Okay. Ooh, that is also a cool mount. Alright. Tiva. Let me think. The reissue should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, snowberry 1060, or were they 1061? My head feels like it's stuffed with mocha grass. Why more loads take out than carry in? Why do all this once and risk mixing up? What if someone mistakes the Corthian carrots for the Garibaldi carrots? What then? Okay. Oh my god. It's a cactus. It's a weird guy. Okay, Dubbin. What you got? You know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock to live in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They did one of those a few summers ago, even. There were no warning at all. This mess got dropped in our lap. Ordered from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could they be there changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Oh my gosh, you're also on the weird cactus guy. He's so skinny. Oh, I have that one. Look, baby. Oh my god, connected. That was so good. Wait. That was so in sync. What the hell? I want that mount so bad, Inu. I cry. I need it. Oh. You know what? Maybe we abandon any expansion work and we just keep going and doing Leap of Faith. Whoa. You know what? You're so right, Inu. I should go to the I should go to the casino and see if Leap of Faith is playing. You're right. We haven't gone into the dungeon yet. Okay. All right. Whatever. Any luck, Luna? What tales do the Gleaners have to tell? Hand over. Okay. Single brain cell. So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right. The Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos inside out at the process. I think they're collecting things and logging them, and they're getting ready to Noah's Ark it. I'm thinking they're going to get 2 of everything, of the best specimens, and just Noah's Ark. Why else would they make us read the Noah's Ark story, huh? We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaner is being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Luna, I have an idea. Didn't one of the gleamers he questioned say something about an escaped mammoths? Perhaps if we were to help him capture said creatures, he might incline towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I will try my charms upon this gleaner here, and we can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting! Can he not say that so loud in front of the gleaner? He's gonna be like, what? Huh? Charms? Alright, Aaronville. You wish to help me find the mammoths? I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but you're offering out of the goodness of your heart. I welcome the assistance. Name's Aaronville, friend. Specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I have no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there seems no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course. Where to begin, you wonder? Oh my god, guys! I have not seen any scampering around here, so you'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard, these beasts out there won't hesitate to prey on a marmot. Or you. I'll search to the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Search for grizzled mice. Up there? Yeah, I think up there I see. Yeah. Not the coyote. I don't know why I got so close. I'd forgotten that, like, I am not a monk, so I don't need to rush into danger. Chirp squeak. Wait, what? Huh? No! Get back here! Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, there you are. Alright. More enemies? Oh no. Ooh, a puffball. Alright, let's just use a little bag. Just get in here, no problem. Nope. Nope. Wow. Warrior of Light bested by a mouse. This is getting embarrassing. I'm a cat! I should be able to catch him! No problem! Give me a racial buff. Do I need to go further? No, but then it would tell me up, wouldn't it? Well, maybe I do need to go further.
like the music of this area.
Yeah.
Remember when they were teasing it? People said it sounded like evil clown music.
I think it's a nice little tune. I can see where the evil clown music comes from, but I like the tune. The initial like music that played when you entered though reminded me so much of like Undertale.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, mouse. Let's make this easy. Let's go home. There you go. See? Was that so bad? Alright. Not so bad. Alright, Bun Boy. We did it. How did you fare? I tracked down three of the pack, which leaves one unaccounted for. Well, look at this. It didn't become coyote food after all. Ah, there's the odd marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in the holding cage. Okay, I wait. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Okay, for a second I got that confused, because I'm like, that almost looks like Thancred, then I realized it was like a girl, and then it just like looked like a knockoff Thancred in the background. So like, took a moment for my brain to like start up. Hi Kazu, welcome in! What will you do with the marmots now? I want to smooth over. I don't want to be too accusatory and too digging. Burying in her wake, honestly, yeah. Thancred in disguise, I see it. That's for the forum to decide. 14 has been going well. We've been getting more done in Endwalker. We're in the studious portion. We just finished the Nightmare Blunt Rotation bro night. So now we're with the scholars. It's La Habrea for the second time. No, God, no. No. Go away, La Habrea. They are the guiding authority between the Labyrinthos, after all. This job is but one small part of a great inventory of theirs. Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those are two conditions I was given for the stock I was entrusted to procure. Ah! 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 They're gonna eat the mice? Okay, I guess. I don't know what the forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll serve for dinner today or tomorrow. See, look, again, it's Doomsday. It's giving me Doomsday Prepper. It's giving me Doomsday Prepper. They're like, I'm gonna build an ark or escape to Mars or some shit. They're prepping. There you are, Luna. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one that was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I'm Kyle, the students of Valdesian. The others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That's why we made the descent to Labyrinthos. We hope to be seeing their decisions put into action. We might be more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyways, DD calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer more for your services. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? They want to eat rats. So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered the operations began. The Forum contacted the Gleaners' guildship and put their people to work some 4 days after the Telefroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus, I am inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives us a distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such comprehension of restructuring Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making, and they were but awaiting the right time to put it in effect. When the Telefroi declaration was set it all in motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. More facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there, we can reach the lower... Oh, there it goes. See, I told you, Kryle! Kryle, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of headache, that's all. Our headaches are never normal, Kryle! Nothing will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it, then. At least allow me to take lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archeon. We followed the path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse or marmot. Anyways, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. She just needs some ibuprofen? No, girl needs to go lie down. Okay, can I just go straight down? Do I have to, like, run around, or can I just
You
no.
have to run around.
No! Just let me break my ankles! Damn it. I'm catching a ride. Oh, it doesn't matter. I couldn't even go down anyways. They want me there. Oops, whatever. Okay. Let me get the crystal. Okay, and then... Where are the other side? Oh, they're there. Behold, the Archeon. No one serves the Shellian's literary archive, so does the structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. The building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as detailed records of which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archeon contains physical knowledge of Charlene's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Oh, I leveled up. Ooh, enhanced pictomancy. Whoa. I don't really know what that means. Oh wait, I don't get in like common and black until level 90. Okay. Oh, eventually I get scenic moose. Oh. Wait, no, I already have that. Tempera grassa? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Hammer brush. Oh. Oh, 5 stacks of pepper tissue upon executing Starry Muse. Oh. Okay. Okay. Open on. Well, we won't learn anything of value by standing out here. Let us proceed to the main building and speak with the custodian. Okay. Hi, custodian. Greetings. We're here to peruse the Archeon's vaults. Peruse? You're clearly not gleaners, then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldazian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public, at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved with the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. That's what we're here for, duh! Not us, then. I suppose we better move along to another facility. Stolly should lie. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we make use of that? That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given out over the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we could go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. By that time, it'll be too late. We were so close to getting answers. Why are you doing a failed trombone? What's wrong with you? What did I do? 8, not a success. 10, it's okay. It's whatever. It's middle of the road. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we? Okay, this is what we do. We hide in a giant box, and then we have Aaronville push us in to it as we pretend to be cargo. Obviously, that's what we should do. Students of Baldazium. Humph. Okay, alright. Well, you don't have to be snooty about it. Is that just a fucking bulldozer?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's a space bulldozer.
Wait, I saw a frog for a brief moment and then he disappeared out of existence. Oh. Bye, frog. We are in an impasse, and we have no other leads. I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. Again, we hide in a box. 'Tis likely that the people in this area are involved with the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to integrate ourselves, we might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Or hear me out, we hide in a box and then get taken along with the other inventory and pretend we're part of the cargo. No one likes my ideas. No one listens to me. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us in the Archeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere, but it's wandering around the Tranquility, so we thought to donate to the vaults. Squeal, squeal. Honest little squeal, don't you think? Anyways, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archeon opens up again. I'm a little concerned what that is, but that's okay. I don't know. My box idea looking better and better. Oh my god, imagine if it is a polymorph student. Oh, that'd be so sad. What's that? Take you down the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and now I only have to find a spare moment to rest. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out to the gate there, shouldering a large pack engaged with some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever he's doing. Well, that's a lead, at least. You think that they would like have better protection over these monsters because it's part of their like grand vault? I knew it was gonna be Aaronville, but I guess not. Quiet, you'll frighten it away. Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close, very close. Huh, you wish to help me in this too. You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is a hornbill. Hey, Ace, welcome in. Good night. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds. The hornbill. The feathers are green, and its cry is distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with this sleeping dart. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie down and wait by the riverbank and claim our quarry. Ah! Be sure to hit the right one. I think after this mission I'll end for the night, because I am getting very sleepy. Is this the search mechanic again? Yeah, it is. Oh. Uh-oh. I think it's that. Nope. Not that one. It's supposed to be green and go caca. Wait. You. You're green and you go caca. There you go. That looks like a hornbill. Yeah! I'm so smart. Alright. Alright, genius. Hunter extraordinaire. Bag him up, Aaron. Well, you said it was a short-lived, so you should go get it.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up, and I'll make my way over to you.
Huh. I'm trying to figure out what his accent is like, but he hasn't talked enough.
Icelandic.
Ah, I see. I was wondering about that. I was like, wait a minute. That's not their usual British. Although this expansion, they've been going away from British.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, But what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Yeah, that was my thought too, Alice. Allison and I are so connected. I was wondering why it was one here. Uh-huh.
Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Below?
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay.
Oh.
Magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth.
You know, for a society that, like, bases itself on lots of truth and, like, not war and sharing of knowledge, they have a lot of secrets. I'm noticing a lot of secrets.
Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
That's not good.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. Among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Yep. Sounds like a doomsday prep in a runaway situation.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations.
That's noble.
Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you.
Yeah. He'll definitely buy that at the front desk. I think we should, be in a box.
That won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately.
Okay, no, the box idea is back on the board, back on the table.
I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
No, Estella. Listen, what if we hide with the animals?
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos.
Okay.
While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
Oh my gosh, that's just like an unprotected asset.
Place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
I think the hiding in a box was my perfect solution, but But then they probably weigh it or want to check the inventory.
Too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Do a flip? Right?
Hardly an option. Not when we've come this far. Let's go and this mine shaft?
Yeah, it's fine. We can do a mine shaft. We'll go find diamonds, you know? Alright. Let me just complete the task. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This must be it, the entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures honed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Okay. As much as I would love to continue, I'm feeling so sleepy. We're gonna read into Nabu 9. So let me set that up. Thank you everybody for joining. I super appreciate it as always. I hope you guys have a good night. We'll see the next time I stream. We'll see if I have some time this weekend. If not, I will see you guys next week, and I'll try and keep the Wednesday schedule for Final Fantasy. Thank you, Starry, and thank you, Inu, for joining me. And then hopefully next time we can do dungeon. But that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna log out and head out. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. Wait, did I press? I didn't press the right button. There we go. All right. Good night. Good night, Inu. Bye.